All right, students, so if you're watching this video, you're ready to start the I See Dead People activity. So in this activity, if you didn't read the instructions already, you are going to go out to Google and you are going to find the ages of three famous people that have passed away. And what you're going to do is you are going to find the ages that they were when they passed away. So the famous people that I use, and again, you can't use these, I have Abraham Lincoln. He was 56 when he died. Queen Elizabeth was 96, and Kobe Bryant was 41. So basically, what I'm gonna do here, okay, and if you can kind of take a look at my code because your code is not going to be the same based on what the ages of those of your people are going to be. Um, so we start with a comment block. Okay, so you're gonna have three comment blocks, one for each of the people. All right, you're gonna put your ages here, the people and the ages in a note. So this way, when I watch your video, I know what famous people that you picked. So basically, what's going to happen is your robot is going to drive to all three of those ages. And as your robot drives using the location sensor, if you look at the instructions for number 5 here, the pen color is going to change based on which age that they drive to. So the first age that they drive to, the pen color will be blue. When they go from this first to the second age, it'll be red. And when they go from the second to the third, it'll be green. Okay, so it's going to look something like this. So my first age is, if I can get this out of here, is Abraham Lincoln. So it's going to drive to the 56, and that's going to be in blue. Then once it gets to the 56, it's going to drive to the 96, and that'll be red. And then once it gets to the 96, it'll drive to the 41, and that will be green. And then it'll should stop at the 51. It looks like it just went a tad over. I had negative 100 as my um, number. So let me check my code. And negative 100 stops at 41, and that's correct. Okay. So I know in class we went over using the equals block, but for some reason that block may not work all the time. So if you look at my code, I have a couple greater than blocks, but I also have a couple less than blocks. So if the equal block does not work and your robot does not stop where you want it to stop, what you may have to do is switch those out for either a greater than or a less than block. So how do you know when to use each one? Well, basically, if the robot is moving to the right, sorry, it's opposite of the video, but if your robot is moving to the right this way across the x-axis or up on the y-axis, you're going to use a greater than because the numbers are getting bigger. Okay, so if your robot is going to the left or down, since the numbers get smaller, you would use a less than block. Okay, so if you look at my first three pieces of code, okay, my robot is going up. That's why this is greater than. Then it's going to the right. That's why it's greater than. Then it's going up again, greater than. And then at the end, it needs to go left. So that's a less than. And then it needs to go down. So that's also a less than block. Okay, so greater than block is right and up. Less than block is down and left. Again, you can use the equals block, but if it doesn't work, you may have to switch it out for a less than or greater than block. All right, so if you guys have any questions, let me know. When you're all done, as always, take a video of it and submit it in Schoology. Good luck.